You're watching Daytime Tea Time with Candace. Daytime
I
Tea
mean,
Time.
these things.
Daytime Tea Time.
No way.
Only
I've seen your Braxton. That's totally true.
Daytime Tea Time. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, it's Candace. All right, you see that title, so you already know. We're about to talk about Miss Tamar Braxton. Okay, y'all, first let me start by saying excuse my voice. I have a little cold, but I'm not about to let a little cold get in the way of this tea, okay? Listen, Tamar Braxton is on her social media as we speak, just clapping back to everybody, basically letting us know that her family, her sisters, her mom, the entire WeTv network and production company has been lying on her. Now, she's not being specific about what they lied about, but she clapping back, and I'm about to read it to y'all. So one fan commented saying, so you basically mad at your family for putting your business out, but at the same time, you put theirs out. And Tamar says, I have never ever spilled anyone's tea. Name it. I'll wait. And then Tamar comments again saying, no, I'm mad because they are lying and the network knew and so did the production company. Okay, so that's one thing where she's clapping back, letting people know that her family has been lying on her, that whatever storyline and narrative they have that paints her in a negative way, I guess she's saying they're lying. Now, she's not being specific about what she's talking about, but it's safe to say that she's talking about the negative storyline about Vince beating her, as well as the storyline where she allegedly got Tracy fired. Those are the main two things that are negative about her on the Braxton Family Values show. So she's saying that her family is lying and the network was well aware of it. Now, on another post, she really clapped back, y'all. Check this out. So she posted a beautiful picture of her and Logan for Mother's Day, and a fan so sweetly commented, aw, now that's the Tamar I know. And Tamar, I guess she took that in a negative way because she clapped back saying, been the same OT, don't believe the BS. Now, if I put out the ish I have on tape, everybody will be mad. But since I am the same OT, I'm gonna hold my mule. Y'all, after she commented that, her fans went crazy. People were commented like, what tape? What do you have on tape? What did you record? Did you tape your family? Somebody even called her out saying, put it out then. Don't talk about it, be about it. Ride for your family like you ride for Cardi and Henny. They ain't blood, because y'all know she besties with Cardi B and her sister these days. But they're basically saying, well, what tape do you have? Put it out. So then the girl who initially commented, she says, at Tamar Braxton, much love, meant no disrespect, just love this picture and don't like the negative comments. Keep being you, that's all that matters, God has you. So then Tamar Braxton says, I for sure didn't take offense, sis. It's just a lot being lied on. Why do you think I haven't said anything? Please remember, this is supposed to be my family and network that I have been 10 toes down with, and they all stabbed me in the back like I'm a worthless dog. So guys, as you see, Tamar has a lot that she wants to get off her chest. She is finally ready to talk and tell her side of things. Recording your family or your friends without their consent, that makes you look bad. You knew those cameras were running when WeTv was recording you. So the fact that you clearly have a secret videotape or audio tape on your family, that makes you look horrible, no matter how you spin it, boo. And I really wish you wouldn't have said that, because it's not helping with this negative narrative that you have. You're making yourself look worse by outwardly saying you have a videotape or audio tape on your family. I'm so disturbed by that. I'm sorry, I really am. Like seriously, has the relationship with you and your sister and your mother and your friends or whoever gotten so bad to where you had to record them in secret? Like you can't just go over there and talk to them about things? Listen, if it's not a video of her mother and her sisters conspiring saying, hey guys, let's make up a lie. Let's lie and say that Vince beats her up. Yeah, that'd be good for the show. If it's not that on record, I don't want to hear it. And even if it is that, I don't want to hear it, because that just makes me so sad to know that a family is so broken to where you're making recorded secret videos for blackmail purposes or whatever purposes. Because as you can see, she's putting it on Instagram to a random fan that she don't even know, probably in hopes that somebody like me will put it on YouTube or the Shade Room so she can get some attention. That's the only way I see it, y'all. I'm sorry. If not, Tamar Braxton, you need to be clear. Like Monique said,
say their names.
And if not, like I told Lenard before, keep it on the playground.
Seriously, keep it on the playground unless you're going to tell us who you recorded and what they said. Okay, so this is the last clapback I'm showing y'all. Is in reference to the episode that actually just aired, the finale, and it actually showed Tracy confronting Tamar, asking her, what's going on? Are we doing the tour or what? I heard you were trying to get me fired. And the way that the scene was showed, it showed that Tamar hung up in Tracy's face, which made it look like, you know, she was just mad and maybe she did get her fired. So Tamar responded on social media letting everybody know that production made it look that way. One of her fans said, I love me some Tay-Tay, but I really hope she didn't have anything to do with Tracy getting booted off of the tour. How she hung up on her made me feel a little uneasy, cause I love some Trey too. IDK, I just have a bunch of mixed feelings about this season of Braxton Family Values. Tamar responded saying, I didn't hang up on her. I was at the mall. I told her I would call her back. I didn't know she was taping me. WeTv, and she mentioned WeTv, and the production company did that. Okay, y'all, so the fact that she mentioned WeTv in this comment, she is done, and she letting WeTv and all of us know she's pissed off at WeTv, she's pissed off at production, and she's pissed at her sisters for allegedly editing the show to make her look bad, and that's what she means by lying. Any scenes or most of the scenes that we saw where Tamar looked bad, she's saying that her sisters and production set her up. I don't know how much I believe that, but that's what Tamar's trying to say. And that's why she wanted nothing to do with this season of Braxton Family Values. She has not promoted the show this season. She has not talked about the show this season. And she pretty much wants nothing to do with Braxton Family Values. And now that the show has had its finale episode, she ready to talk. But she not really talking. She's speaking in code. She's saying that her family lied and that the network lied, WeTV lied, but what did they lie about? I personally feel like she's talking about the Vince narrative. I think that she's saying that her family is lying and or exaggerating the volatile relationship between her and Vince, because that's really the main storyline that was played. So those are the main two things that happened on the Braxton Family Values this season that Tamar Braxton had a problem with. So I think that's what she's referring to, where she's saying they lied. And like y'all saw, she says she feels like they stabbed her in the back like she's a worthless dog. But even outside of all of that, families argue, families fight. Y'all chose to be on TV. Y'all chose to air y'all dirty laundry. So you kind of got to suffer the consequences of it, which is other people like me and other YouTubers and bloggers having an opinion on your life. You're doing that to yourself. So her feeling like they stabbed her in the back, I feel like that's kind of extra. I feel like she's being extra because come on, a TV network is definitely gonna choose the juiciest story and milk it for everything it's worth for TV. The thing is, I love you, Tamar, but I guess you're just not used to being on the receiving end of this. You've never really received any negative mess on the show. All of your sisters had a turn with it, but now that it's your turn, Tamar, now I'm speaking directly to Tamar if she's watching this video. I doubt it, but if you are, everybody had a negative moment. Trina had it the worst. She had a cheating, internet porn, nasty husband, and she had to deal with that on TV, and that was the worst, for real, for real. We saw that. Now, when it comes to you and Vince, it's just your family talking about it. It could be true, it could not be true. But Trina's, we saw him and his little nasty self on the internet playing around with some girl or guy. I don't even know what it was. They say it was a transgender person, but that's beside the point. All I'm saying is, Tamar, you put yourself on TV. Negative things happen in your life, so the negative things are on the show. Now, if they're lying or exaggerating it, you just gonna have to swallow that, girl, and move on to the next season and show something positive. But y'all, I'm done with this. I need to stop talking about this. My throat, my everything is hurting. I already got a cold and it's getting worse talking about this. So I need to know what y'all think. Do you think Tamar Braxton is wrong for recording her family or friends or whoever she's talking about without their consent? And do you believe her that the network and her family have been lying on her? Or is this just a classic case of Tamar Braxton playing the victim? Let me know what y'all think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one, all right? Bye.
Say their names. And if not, like I told Lenard before, keep it on the playground.